Good morning, everybody. It is episode 156. Again, I was just double checking. I don't know why. Okay, 156. It's Thursday morning, and we are talking something that is very, very near and dear to me. And if I'm honest, this has changed my life massively. I know I always say it, but hopefully, I'm learning. When I'm learning, I'm taking notes. I'm giving them to you guys, and this is something that has fundamentally changed my life for the better. And we are talking about habits. Habits are so, so important. You have good habits and you have bad habits. If you show me your habits, I will show you your life. I know by someone's habits what your life is like. You need to make sure that it comes second nature to have good habits. For example, do you know what? I'll tell you my habits. First thing in the morning, I get up and whatever I want to do, at least half an hour of education. I need to do some education before the rest. And by the way, I'm not saying this is what you must do to be successful, because I am far from what I would call successful, where I want to be. But I know that it can move you in the right direction by having good habits. So I want to be, and like I say, it's not right. It's not always right for you. What I say, it could be completely different, but I know what works for me. And these habits have changed my life. I get up at 5 a.m. and I like to educate myself. First and foremost, I educate myself. I want to spend, no matter what, half an hour educating myself, taking a course, learning something, and just developing as a human being, just being better than I was yesterday. It's all about them incremental change. I like to go for a run in the morning. I like to go, it's not very far, and I don't run very fast, trust me. The other week, and I don't mean this detrimentally to the elder generation, but an older generation of man, that makes no sense. But an older guy overtook me. And now when I say older guy, he was much older. He probably was in his 70s. And there I was. And all of a sudden I felt really bad about myself. But you know what? I get out there and do it every single morning because I want to do a little bit of physical activity because it makes me feel better about myself. I feel alive and it energizes me. I'm trying to make habit of sleeping. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to, well, I was going to say educate, but make it a habit. I want to go to bed early so I can get up early. I want to have an hour's extra sleep a night. This is why I've got the Aurora ring, because I know if I make that habit, it can only have a positive impact on my life. So I want you to look at your habits. Do you have a beer every night? Do you have more than one beer? Do you go to bed late, get up late? Do you prepare? Do you do any preparation for the next day? What good habits do you have? What can you do more of? What can you do extra? But equally, I want you to have a look at your negative habits, your bad habits, your bad traits. We all have bad habits. Hell, you might watch one episode too many of on Netflix or something like that. I don't know what it is. You might go the long way around home. You might work an extra hour instead of being with a family. I don't know what it is. See, your bad habits could be my good habits and vice versa. I'm not here to judge. I'm only saying what works for me. But what I want you to do is audit your life and have a look what good habits you have. Can you do more of these, and what bad habits? Because I promise you, life is not hard. All we have to do is create habits for our life. And I promise you will be in a better place if you have good habits every single day. So for me, you forget the hustle. Hustle doesn't matter. What we first need to do is start with the habits. If you create good habits, then I promise you, you will be propelled in a successful direction from this day forward. So look, please audit what your good habits are, what your bad habits are, and do more of the good and less of the bad. It's so simple. My morning routine, I'll quickly go over, I'm sure I've said it in another podcast. My morning routine, I get up at 5 a.m. Don't get me wrong. Some days, if I've been working late or had a late night, whatever, I don't always manage, but I'm always up before 5:30. I like to do an hour. That's the optimum level. I want to do an hour's worth of course. I'm going to start meditating again. I've just gone out of that. But again, I want to I look at my habits. I look at what I do, and I want to include meditation because I know the benefits meditation will have. But at the minute, I don't do it. Dan Bradbury on this podcast mentioned 10% happier. So I'm going to download that app because I know if I have that as a habit, because once you create a habit, then it's easier to do because you've created a habit. Water flows through. That's a rubbish analogy. Let's go for something else. Do you know what is a water analogy? Anyway, it doesn't matter. All I'm trying to say, get across to you guys, is that good habits are better. So I want to do more of the good. I want to do more of what works for me. And I know meditation will work for me. Visualization, I want to do more visualization. So they're the two things I want to do in the morning, as well as do my course. And then I want to go for a little run. And I want to then listen to half an hour's audiobook while I'm running 2 miles. Oh yes, I run that slow. I told you, I wasn't lying. I run that slow. And it's if I do them things in the morning, do you know what? I know I am setting myself up for success. So what habits can you do more to set yourself up for success? Because once you get in that flow of them good habits, they compound on top of each other. And you, my friend, will be propelled to that successful level you're looking for. And that's where we all want to be. We all want to be better tomorrow than we were today. And that's what it's all about. So what good habits can you include in your life? And what bad habits can you delete? Oh, I love it. Right, tomorrow, stop cheating. Stop cheating on your future. I'm going to tell you more about that tomorrow. Really good episode. Can't wait for it. I will see you tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this episode, please share it with somebody you love. It'll be absolutely amazing for me. I would just love it if we could just grow this podcast, carry on growing it organically at the minute. And I just appreciate you guys. If you could subscribe, rate, review, tops. Don't forget, it's Motivated Entrepreneurs. We have a daily podcast every single day. All right, my friends, see you tomorrow morning. See you soon. Bye-bye.